welcome back to another episode of Cabin Crew Simulator, where today we are creating even more airline companies. And guys, you seem to love the first episode so much. The last episode where we created Ryanair. We created, who else did we create right now? I kind of forgot who we legit created. Oh, Lufthansa, and there was what? British Airways. There we go. They're the three airline companies that we recreated using the brand new livery system in Cabin Crew Simulator. Well, today we are creating 3 more. Now, the 3 that we're creating today, guys, were from the top comments left in the last video. So if you do enjoy this, smash a like button down below. If you are new around here, subscribe so you get notified when the next video does come out. And I want to see some comments, guys. I want you to first rate the 3 liveries, which is the best and which is the worst, and then leave me a comment for what I should create in the next episode. So we're back in Cabin Crew, boys. We're back in Cabin Crew, and we're going to be creating, right, liveries for the A380 yet again. So just to kind of give you an idea of what we created last episode, we'll kind of load it all up right now, have a quick little look. Now, I'm very well aware that some of these companies that I'm creating don't run an A380, but I'm creating for the A380 anyway. So we created Lufthansa. This is the one we created in the last episode. We also created, if I go to my own liveries, British Airways, which is pretty damn good if you ask me. You can see the kind of the preview right now. Oh my goodness me. And we also created Ryanair. Look at how good that these look, guys. So damn good. So SENIAC, what are we creating today? Well, we're going to be creating, boys, Air Canada. Now, I don't think they have an A380. I'm not too sure, but we're going to be creating it anyway. We're also going to be creating the Qatar airline as well, which is going to be quite exciting. And we're also going to be recreating Air New Zealand. Now, I don't think Air New Zealand has an A380 as well, but I'm going to try and recreate this livery for it too. So first things first then, we are going to create Air Canada. Now, as you look at it, guys, it has a black underbelly, black engine covers, black winglets, a black tail, has the kind of the maple leaf logo in red, red down here as well, and the word Air Canada going across. Now, to do this, we need to go to the Discord. We need to get the A380 template and load it into Photoshop. And I'm already one step ahead, because I've got it ready to rock and roll, boys. I really have right now. So we need to get this all up and running. So first things first then, we need to get the logos for it. And I'm going to straight up take this logo here. So if I just quickly save this image, quickly save it, it should bring it up. There we have it, guys. And I think we also need to make sure that we've got this, because it has the shade of black that we need to utilize for the actual airline company itself. Now that didn't actually, I'm just going to copy and paste this, it's a little bit easier. That didn't kind of open up. So Photoshop, and I'm going to paste this in just here so I can utilize it. Get the color for the black, and then also get the color of the red for the maple leaf. So we've pretty much got those, so we can get rid of them. So this is what we need to recreate then, guys. The Air Canada. The black underbelly, engine covers, winglet, and the tail. So let's start with implementing the color black to all of this. So I'm going to move this over to the side right now so I can kind of see it in my peripherals. And we are going to bring up now Photoshop. So I've already kind of set this up to a point where I'm going to be able to utilize this pretty quick. So the engine covers, I'm going to apply an overlay to them. Because we get this all set up right now. The black, there we go. Bam, 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 bam. Nice and simple and easy. And the winglets also need to have the same overlay as well. So just like that, the engine covers and winglets are done. Oh, this is going to be so damn good already. This is already going to be so damn good. So I now need to do the tail of the plane. And what we'll do, we'll kind of grab this one. So what we'll do, we'll kind of cut this. And we'll go from here and then bring it all the way up like that. So this should be nice and simple to kind of grab this tail. And we also have to apply the same overlay to it. Nice and beautiful. And there's a little bit there sticking out that I've kind of cut from it. So if I just come right down and chop this off. Bam, that's now gone. And I just need to align this back up correctly. So if I just get rid of the overlay. Oh, that's perfect. So now all I've got to do is literally copy and paste this, flip it around. Right, got to flip it right around right now. Let me just double check that this... Ooh, no, we're going a bit too far on that one. There we go. That should now be the same in terms of the collision box. So bringing this up to the opposite side. Guys, listen. It's okay to admit your boy has the world's best Photoshop skills. It's okay to admit, okay? You can admit it. I am a beast when it comes to Photoshop. And there we go. All that needs to be is now pretty much done. I've just got to do the underbelly. That's all that's left to now implement is the underbelly. So I've got to get this right, and we'll kind of apply it to this one. So when we take a look at the Air Canada, it's very low, this underbelly right now. It's kind of the bend just there is the same bend of where the window is almost. So that should be fairly easy to kind of implement. So if I now create a square rectangle and just make this go completely all the way across, it's now down to me to figure out the best location to kind of squeeze this in. So if I just make it kind of the opacity down so I can kind of see through it, and then we have to bring this right down. I reckon it's actually under. It's about here. I reckon there's fine. Actually, hang on, hold on. I've just realized where it is on the door. No, it's about there. So if I up that opacity right now, and this is the fun part. We need to then rasterize the layer, right? We're going to select the plane. We're going to use the magic wand to select around it. Going to go to here, delete it, and boom, I have now the underbelly. I'm a freaking genius, guys. I'm a freaking genius. So let me apply this to that one. We'll get the logos all in position, and I believe then we will have the Air Canada plane ready to go. Then we can apply it and see how freaking good this is. So believe it or not, there is Air Canada, guys. If I bring this back up there so you can kind of see it. If I zoom in. So if you go right into it, you can kind of see I've got the underbelly. I've got the maple leaf on the wing, on the tails right now. And I've got the word Air Canada written on the side. Now, this is how it looks here, as you can see. Maybe it could increase the maple leaf just there a tad bit. But that is almost perfection. So we'll increase that slightly. There we go. And I'll do the same over here. Increase it ever so slightly. Bring it down a tad bit there. There we go. That is looking pretty damn good, if you ask me, guys. That is looking pretty damn good. So we're going to save this. We're going to upload it to Roblox. Once they approve it, we're then going to apply it to the plane. So let's see how this Air Canada livery is going to look. And also let me know how good this is. And then when you see the others, rate them of which is the best. But here we go. So by now then, Roblox should have approved my Air Canada livery. So let's go to the A380 and let's apply it right now and see how good. Oh, hang on, I'm creating a flight. So right now we got the Ryanair one from last episode. Now remember, guys, in the comment section, let me know and rate this Air Canada livery that we are now about to apply. So this is the Ryanair, but forget that for now because we're going straight to creating a brand new one. Preview. So it's always in lower detail when you first apply it, and then confirm it. We gotta wait up to 20 seconds, guys. We gotta wait. There we go. Boom. Confirm. Air Canada. Look at how good this looks right now, guys. Look at how good this freaking looks. It says Air Canada. Got the little maple leaf. Got the black engine covers and the winglets right there. Got the logo on the tail with the black logo as well. This looks so good. Let's admit it. This looks so freaking good right now. OMG, boys. This looks too good. Too freaking good. So what do you reckon, guys? Is this going to be your favorite one? Remember, rank them in order from Air Canada. I think we're going to create Qatar next, and eventually at the end, Air New Zealand. So rate this right now in the comment section, and then you put in order 1 to 3, which is the best and which is the worst. But I think that's pretty good for an Air Canada A380. Right, now we move on to Qatar. So now Air Canada's done, looked beautiful. We're now moving on to the next airline, which is going to be the Qatar Airlines. Now, this one's really interesting, as you can now see. It's a half and half body style with the grey and the white. The engine covers are grey. The winglets are, now what would you call it? Like a burgundy, like a kind of claret colour maybe. I'm actually quite sure what the correct term is for the colour. But it's got the logo on the back with some stripes. Got the coloured winglet there. Logos on the engine covers, which is interesting. The word Qatar there. Now, I'm not too too sure what this says here. I believe it's in Arabic. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure what language that is. But I believe I can do all of this from the standardized Airways, Qatar Airways logo. All the elements are here. I've just got to implement this on the actual plane. So we have the template over here right now, a brand new template we're going to implement. And first things first then, we'll try, we'll actually bring this over so I can kind of get the color scheme. We'll try and do all the right color bits and bobs for it. So bringing this right down to there, and we'll move this to the top layer. There we go. And we'll grab the color scheme right now. So we've got the gray, which is beautiful. I actually really like the grey and the kind of the burgundy kind of style colour. It is really nice. So we'll start with then covering the winglets. So colour overlay here. And we'll apply this to there. That is done straight away, mate. Easy peasy. he says. The engine covers, they need to be overlaid in the grey. So this is very easy stuff to begin with. No stress, no dramas. We'll get it done, boys. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll try and apply the logo here to the engine covers. So if I just quickly copy and paste this logo. There we go. Now it's actually on all the engine covers, which is the interesting part about this. It's on every single one. And so I've got, I'm kind of making it all out of squiff here. It's also, what's interesting as well, it's on the outer side of it. So we have the outer side of the engine cover, and it's got to go on the bigger one. So it'll kind of be like this. So if I do that there, duplicate. So that's the inner left engine, and then we have I need the outer. So inner, hold on, so inner left engine, outer side. I need the inner right engine, outer side, if that makes sense. But let's do the outer left engine first, and then we copy these. So, and then we bring these down, which will then, these will have to go here. So we need the outer side of each one. The outer side is the outer of the plane. So these are the inner right, outer right, but the outer side. It's quite a tongue twister to try and get this right. It is quite the tongue twister, but that's where the logos need to go. It is quite the tongue twister to try and figure that out. But that's the engine covers and the winglets all sorted. So now we need to apply the big grey. If I kind of go over this right now, the big grey on the bodywork and even on the tail as well is what we need to kind of get into play. So let's sort this out. It's actually underneath the doors and the windows of the bottom kind of area. Just kind of looking at it right now, so that's kind of interesting. So if I then implement this, and we'll do it on this bottom one. So go straight across, and obviously it needs to be big enough. All right, if I get that to there, if I get you to here, there we go. So I'm just going to get the right depth at the bottom. So if I bring down the opacity so I can kind of just slightly see through it. So it goes underneath the windows, right? And do you know what? That is perfect there. That there should be perfect. So zooming back out, bring up the opacity. Right, I got to rasterize the layer so I can then cut it out. Select said plane. Which, then again, if I select the plane, what I should do as well is duplicate it. Bring this up. And then get it exactly where I need it to on this top one. So bring down the opacity. Right, actually, let me zoom out. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that perfect there already? No, it's there on that. Let me bring the opacity down on this one. Right, it's on the line. That was not on the line, but now it is. Yeah, okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, selecting both of these, put their opacity to 100%. They're both rasterized. Select this. Right, this should work so easy. You ready for this, guys? Bam, and bam. And now we have the overlays. I'm just too good. Let's be honest, I'm just too freaking good. So now we've got that in, right? It might be a slightly darker grey. than what is actually on the plane, to be honest with you. So I might slightly adjust it in just a moment if I can find a better variation color for it. But I'm going to apply all the logos in the correct positions right now. Then we'll see how it looks, and I'll slightly adjust the gray as well to kind of match it. This could be a really good one. So what I've got here right now is the picture of the plane. If I copy legit the eyedropper tool on the actual image, that way, that this gray right now, if I then overlay it, right, hold on, wait for it to change, would now be the same gray. So with that confirmed, if I then apply this to the bottom one, you see where this is going right now? You see where this is going? So you can now see the lines in the tail, which look really good. Looks too good if you ask me. I'm now going to apply this going right down to the engine covers. So they're the same as well. You can see the lines on the engine covers at this point. Look at how good this is now looking. This is looking too good if you ask me. Too good. So I think then the original grey will be this wording just here. So if I colour this to now the same grey as what's on the tail and apply this to the one below, I think, right, we legit now have, guys, and I'm like 99% sure right now. What's this here? That's that there. Let me move this up. Move this up. Claim here. I think we now have the Qatar Airlines all up and running. So zooming out, that is the livery. The wording kind of overhangs, as you can now see. So we have the plane, the engine covers, the livery, the tail, the winglets, the wording, all now in place, as you can now see. Chef's kisses to this one. I think I might just move these logos slightly back. There we go. Because them one's already far back anyway. This is looking so damn good, and obviously then applied to the plane. Too good. It's too freaking good. Oh my goodness me, guys. So, Air New Zealand, Qatar. Let's upload this, apply it, and then see how good this actually looks. Oh my goodness me, these are looking freaking amazing. So now we're back in the game, guys. It's time to check out the Qatar Airline. So another new flight. We've already seen the Air Canada one, which looks really good. But is the Qatar one gonna be better than the Air Canada? Oh, I'm so excited right now, guys. I'm so freaking excited right now. So let's apply this. So in the custom liveries, create, put in the ID for it. So preview. Do you know what? It looks pretty good right now. Let me just kind of confirm this. So we got to wait like 20 odd seconds for the livery to be uploaded. And then we're going to implement this in. So give it a memento. Give it a memento. I'm just waiting for it to update down here. Here we go. Confirm. Right. Look at that, boys. Look at that. We got the lining, which is perfect. The Qatar text. We have the logos on the engine covers. We have the... Oh, we even got the winglets as well. I forgot about that. And look at the freaking tail with the lines. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good right now. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comment section down below. This is the bit I was worried about the most, is getting this, because it was so confusing with the inner and the outer. But we got these perfect, guys. We got them on the right ones. Look at this. The Qatar A380 right now. Oh, that looks pretty good. But is this better than Air Canada? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think this is better, or do you think this is weak? But there's only one more remaining. Air. So that was like legit amazing. We've done the Qatar, we've done the Air Canada. Now it's time for the final one, guys. The beautiful Air New Zealand. Now I don't think they run an A380. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if they're solely Boeing. But we're gonna try and recreate this. Now engine covers white. You can't really see a wing lit there, so it is what it is. We're just gonna leave it white. But the whole body of the plane is it's not like it's not black. But it's kind of like in between like a dark blue and a dark black. It's a really unique kind of shade. But all the wording is white, Air New Zealand. The tail logo is white. And this leaf, which is not technically a leaf, it's called like a silver fern or a fern or something like that. That's what that is there. And I've got to try and apply all this. Now, I have no gauge on where to kind of put all this in because I don't think there's an image of an A380 kind of mock-up. I think I might be creating the first one. So I have the logo and the fern just here, which we're going to drop over in just a moment. But I have the logo here too. Now, I'm going to assume that this is the color that I need to transform it. So the whole body, actually, the whole body is it. So I could just take this and apply the color of that to it. Which, it doesn't really look like it, if I'm honest with you. What I could do is copy the image of the plane. And then just kind of pick a drop the color. Let's take it from there or down here. Let's take it from down there, which is a bit darker. So that at least then that is 100%. I've taken it from the image of the plane, right? And you know that's as good as you're pretty much gonna get it, right? That's as pretty much as good as you're gonna get it. So then I'm gonna break this down into parts right now. We'll take the text. Okay, we'll take the text and drop it in. Now, we'll put it over the top. This needs to be white, the text. So I'm going to apply a color overlay. And you kind of can't see this, but the color overlay is going to be white. There we go. And then bring this down. So now this is the hard bit, because we've got to try and figure out where the wording would go on an A380. So I could get rid of this and then apply it this way. So if I try and put it in between the windows, which I think will be a good shout. In between the windows there. That's not a bad idea. In between the windows, I'll be happy with that. Now, if I copy this and go up and try and get this in the same kind of position between the windows. So I'm basing it off that line just there by the looks of it. So we're slightly above the line. I'm looking at the Z. All right, we'll go down. And we'll go down. There we go. So that's all in. That's beautiful. So I can now put the overlay back on. So all I'm missing now then is the tail and the little fern just there as well. So let's do the tail first. The tail should be fairly easy. So I'm going to grab this. La-di-da-di-da. So single out that and then bring it over. And then apply the same overlay to it. So it's then white. And we need to bring this up over the top. So again, I've got to make sure that I position this correctly as well. And if I do it in a way that oh, that's perfect. That there is legit perfect. I don't think I want to do anything else to that. That's just too good. That was just a complete fluke of how good that was. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. So then completely flip this around. So, bam, bam, bam. I want the other one. I then need to apply this one, right, to the other tail. And if I can get this just right, oh, this is just, I'm onto a winner, guys. I'm onto a freaking winner. So, now this is the assumption that I now have to have about the placement of the heights of it. So, about there, maybe. That looks about right, doesn't it? Does that look about right? I think it does. I'm just going to take my own word for it. So then I need to get that fern. So this fern here, which is the silver fern flag. So copy this. And then we need to drop this in. So if I can press the right buttons, that will be helpful. And looking at the plane again. So I only need the white bit. I only need the white bit of it. So if I magic tool all of the rest of it out. There we go. And if I just apply an overlay just to kind of get rid of the jagged edges. This placement right now is going to make this plane. So if I bring this right down. And the placement, it actually does slightly go up the tail. And by looking at it as well, it just slightly reveals a little bit
of that final leaf on it. So if I get that just there, it reveals just that little triangle there by the images. If I quickly show you just here. Oh no, it doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't. It that there. What I think that is actually this one here. So it's actually like that because the reason for it is there's a leaf just there and the line just ends just here. So that is the positioning right there of this. So if I quickly clone or grab the outline, select the delete that, bam, 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 we now have the positioning. Beautiful. I've then got to replicate it. So if I flip this right around, there we go. And then I'm trying to apply it over here. So it should be fairly easy to kind of implement in. And check between the two, moving this one over. It should be as simple as that. So that's done. I haven't got to do anything on the winglets, anything on the engine covers. That is Air New Zealand. That's got to be the easiest one that I've ever done. It really has. That's got to be the easiest one your boy's ever done. So adding you in, might as well get rid of you. Don't need you. Ta-da! Air New Zealand! I think we need to upload this and see exactly how this is going to. And finally, it's time to apply the last livery. Now, we've seen Air Canada, guys. We've seen the Qatar one. Now it's time for Air New Zealand. So just wait for it to all load up. So here is the Qatar one. So Air Canada, Qatar, what do you guys reckon? Well, I might throw a little bit of a spanner in the works right now with previewing it. Oh no. We could be in for some serious troubles. We could be in for some serious troubles right now because that Air New Zealand one looked pretty damn good, if you ask me. So we're just waiting. I think it's now good to go. Confirm. Oh dear. Oh dear, guys. This is looking a little bit too good, if you ask me. Air New Zealand. It's got the silver fern, the logo at the back, the word, which I thought was perfect because we couldn't create, there was no reference for a proper Air New Zealand one. We kind of had to, you know, place the text ourselves. But I think that fits so freaking perfect right now, guys. That fits so freaking perfect for an Air New Zealand A380. Okay. I'm not sure what happened here. Not sure what happened here. But from the side right now, this is looking pretty good. Oh my goodness me. What do you guys reckon right now in the comment section down below? Which one do you think is the best? And what I'm gonna go. No, don't let my judgment fool you. But I'm gonna go Air New Zealand, then Air Canada, then Qatar. Do you guys agree with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. But oh my goodness me, that looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how good this actually looks. I can't believe how good the Air New Zealand actually looks. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below which is the best. And also, if you want to see another episode, let me know what I should create next. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.